Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to oneminutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about a stroke that almost died out in tennis, but now is seeing a rebirth in every level of tennis, even at the pro level, and that's the slice forehand. Now in today's session, I'm not going to talk about the squash shot slice forehand from behind us. I'm talking about the forehand where it's a conscious decision to play the slice, and I'm going to talk about the two different forms of slice forehand that you can play. I'm going to show you the differences, and I'm going to give you a great and simple reference of how you can make this stroke an effective part of your armoury. Now the two different slices are essentially governed by the grips. You see, when you play the slice forehand, you can remain in your preferred grip. Doesn't matter, semi-western, western, eastern, it doesn't matter. Or you can convert to a continental or chopper grip. If you play the slice forehand with your normal forehand grip, then you'll get a solid, slightly faster stroke, which will actually curve to the side after the bounce. If you play with a continental or chopper grip, then it will be a slower ball that floats more and then kind of checks when the actual ball bounces. Now these strokes are useful in different situations. You see, obviously most of the time you want to be playing with your full, heavy topspin, powerful forehand drive. But if you're playing somebody who's just playing too good, they're hitting too hard, they're hitting too consistently, they're hitting with too much spin, they're just hitting better than you are, then staying in the normal preferred grip and making the slice forehand is a really good idea, because the ball will come through to them very quickly, but it'll slide into the body. And this can really mess up their timing. And that's really what you want to do when somebody's playing too good. So playing the normal grip and playing the slice forehand is a great idea in that situation. But also there are times where we feel really tense and stressed in the game. You know, it's a big point and the pressure is just too much. And it's easy to feel that we're the only ones who experience that. But this is a two-player game. And if you're feeling stress and tension, there's a great chance that your opponent is feeling stress and tension as well. And so this is often a good time to just slow everything down, change to a continental grip, and play a slow, floated ball deep to the baseline. You're going to give them a couple of seconds just to think about things before they play the stroke. And those couple of seconds gives them time to think and to doubt. And every player has doubts. So those are the two situations for the strokes. But to play the slice forehand effectively, there are two references that you have to stick to. The first one is we're going to our normal take back. It doesn't matter whether it's continental grip or your normal forehand grip. We're going to our normal take back, and there's going to be no drop of the racket. We're going to play from here. But it's very important that the space between the hands is only closed slowly. So right at the end, that space is closed. So I go into position here, I take the racket back and see how the space closes at the end. Again, I'll just shadow it together and it closes at the end. From this direction, you might be able to see clearer here, and the two hands are moving together and then the space closes at the end. This relationship between the two hands is essential so that we have a smooth stroking feeling and not a chopping feeling. If you break the relationship between the two hands too early, you'll get a floated ball that drops short. This is disastrous. The opponent can choose to drive, drop, shot, slice. They can do almost anything. And then the second reference is that we finish with both hands on the left side of the body. So it looks something like this. We're here and here. And again, this time in continental grip, we're here and here. By keeping the two hands together and by finishing from the right to the left side of the body, we have a smooth, controlled, stroking motion. This is a great stroke to add to your game, because the more variety you can have in your game, the more competent and effective you can be as a match player. I hope this makes sense. Let me know how it works for you or the players that you work with. And to practice this, have a look at our partners, playyourcourt.com. They send either professional tennis coaches or they find players of your level to practice with in your area on your local courts. It's a great service. They've got thousands and thousands of subscribers, so they can find people local to you. The information on their membership with a 50% discount is in the comment section below. And maybe I can help you with your game. Have a look at what online coaching can do for you. The information on our service is in the website below. We're helping players of all ages, all levels, and all over the world. So make the slice forehand a part of your game. Make sure that you keep the two hands constant, have a good relationship between the two hands, and finish on the left side of the body. And you'll find that you can turn your slice forehand into an aggressive, destructive, and a rhythm-breaking stroke. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.